Alrighty folks, Modern Warfare 3 has been out long enough now for us to have used and analysed all the kill streaks in the game. Well, actually maybe not because of the silly armory unlock system this year, but anyways, I painstakingly unlocked all the kill streaks in this year's game to create this video, showing you the most useless ones so you don't have to be heartbroken when you go on a crazy streak just to be rewarded with a glorified radiator. So as we get stuck into this, please subscribe if you enjoy the video and drop a like for how pathetic the Mosquito Drone is for a 4 kill streak. Bear in mind this is in the same streak category as the UAV, so if you pick the Mosquito Drone you are denying yourself and your teammates a UAV, which is a horrible decision because, well, firstly I thought the Mosquito Drone was going to be like the Hunter Killer Drone from Black Ops 2, which was a guaranteed kill back in the day. You throw it in the air and it scouts the map for some unlucky enemy. The Mosquito Drone on the other hand gets pumped into the sky with the grace of a t-shirt cannon, and when it gets up there it just circles the area it was launched in, so for it actually to kill someone, they would have to be directly under it, thus meaning that most of the time it does manage to get a kill, it's on the person who's just killed you. Rarely is it ever fast enough to react and be proactive. It's just actually a very annoying streak to run. Even the launchers for it is pure clunky, and yeah, I just can't imagine why you would ever run this over a UAV, and that really goes for any of the streaks in this section, including the SAM turret. Always quite a noble kill streak to run, like you've got a heart of gold if you've got the SAM turret equipped. Your heart's in the right place, it's just a shame your brain isn't, because I'd much rather you providing the team with a UAV for 4 kills rather than this little toy. First of all, it takes an absolute age to locate, target and shoot down enemy UAVs. Like, I want my SAM turret to instantly be shooting down anything hostile in the sky. By the time the rocket reaches the enemy UAV, they've already had a good few sweeps of the map and know where everyone is anyway. It's so flimsy that a few people's elbows can decommission it, never mind bullets. It only has 3 rockets anyway, and if anything more threatening than a UAV comes in, it'll shite itself, blow up and leave you to die to whatever's in the sky. Listen, maybe if it had more than 3 rockets and had a much longer lifespan, it might not have made it into this video, but the sad reality is that the SAM turret is just quite pathetic. The bomb drone on the other hand isn't exactly pathetic in the sense that in multiplayer it's pretty much a guaranteed kill, but it's pathetic to run, let's be real. Again, you're running the bomb drone over the UAV, you need to sort your life out. You could get so many more kills with a 30-second UAV and taking time out of the game to fly this thing around the map desperately looking for a free kill, which doesn't even add to your kill streaks. And as players get better at the game too, these things are going to be swatted out the sky with ease, as you can hear them coming a mile away, and I could personally throw a paper aeroplane which flies faster than the bomb drone. And actually, I take back what I said about it always being a guaranteed kill. Tell me what the hell happened in this clip. I'm not a fan of the bomb drone, and I never will be. Moving up to the 5 kill streaks now, and listen, a 5 kill streak in Modern Warfare 3 with this strict SBMM is no easy feat, and you should be handsomely rewarded with something that greatly benefits yourself and your team. And let me tell you right now, the counter UAV is actually an insult to your kill streak because it's easily the flimsiest piece of machinery in Call of Duty history. Listen to how fast mine gets shot down here.
Counter UAV on stage. Counter UAV is down.
Honestly, most of the time the counter UAV gets shot down before it's finally positioned itself in the sky. It's hilarious how easily these things are to shoot down, no matter what weapon you're running. Like, it just takes maybe 2 more seconds with an SMG compared to an AR. Honestly, they need to reinforce these things. It's actually laughable how eager I am to shoot these down when I hear they're called in, because I run score streaks, so me shooting these down is like half a kill to me. You're literally boosting me to my own streak, so please run something else. There's better options than this. The Guardian, however, is not a good option unless you've went on a 5 kill streak just to minorly inconvenience the enemy. It's quite a shame how this streak has turned out because it had a lot of potential. I remember the BO2 Guardian back in the day would virtually cook enemies alive and could single-handedly turn the tide of a domination game, but the Guardian in MW3 only cooks your eardrums if you stand next to it for too long. Honestly, this thing does 0, and I mean literally 0 damage to enemies, so if they're persistent enough they'll literally just walk right past it and cap the flag anyway. I don't know why the game suggests it's doing damage by providing a hit marker when someone is standing in its way, because it's not, and they'll be getting hit markers on it as they shoot it down and get rid of a very small nuisance. All I'm saying is that if it did damage, then even just one tick of damage for a second, then it wouldn't be on this list, but sadly it doesn't. I'm afraid to say the care package has once again made it into the most useless kill streaks list because of the consistently shite kill streaks it drops. Like, the care package is a 5 kill streak, and most of the time you're going to be given a 4 kill streak. Why are you working harder for a kill streak that you might not even get to use, because sooner or later you're going to be ambushed and you're going to have your care package stolen from you? It's just basically gambling. I wonder if most of the MW3 streamers on Kick run this shit. Then again, their care packages might be artificially pumped with AC-130s. Meanwhile, you'll be getting served up counter UAVs. In fact, the only time you'll ever be given a good kill streak out of a care package is when you don't have enough time left in the game to use it. It's like a toxic slot machine keeping you hooked. Don't run this. It's quite harsh, but I wanted to give an honourable or dishonourable mention to the cluster mine at 6 kills. 6 kills for this doesn't really seem worth it. It's essentially just some free claymores. I mean, if you want to protect a flag or a room, you can literally run double restock claymores or bouncing betties. You don't need to go on a 6 kill streak to get them either. At 7 kill streaks, I'd expect some serious firepower, and the remote turret claims it fires incendiary based rounds. However, I've found it to be an absolute hit marker machine, and I'm going to put it out there that this is the most useless kill streak this year based on kills required and effectiveness. Wait, actually, before we even get to anything else, can I just point out how many times this thing has gotten me killed because the button to manually control the turret is the same as reloading. So I've actually went into the turret so many times and my operator's been left standing in the middle of the war zone like some iPad kid waiting to be run up on. And yeah, you're way better off not controlling the turret, as it doesn't do much damage anyway, but I swear it does less when you're controlling it. I could barely manage to get 1 kill whilst controlling it, and when I'm not, well, it just likes to pretend it's gonna kill an enemy, constantly winding itself up, and then it's like, nah, I'm good. So it's annoying, and it's actually so bad it actually manages to die twice.
Remote turret down. Remote turret destroyed.
I personally think the Juggernaut Recon 8 kill streak is pretty useless. First of all, because at the risk of repeating myself throughout the years, any high tier streak which can be stolen from you is a risk and pure anxiety that you don't need in your life. I mean, the wait between you calling in the Juggernaut to actually getting in the suit stresses me out so much, and for what? To be a bit of a pain in the arse for the enemy team? It's not worth it. Come on, the Recon Juggernaut comes equipped with a riot shield and haymaker shotgun, so you're going to have to be in the enemy's face if you actually want to do any killing, which I'm assuming you do because you've went on an 8 kill streak. Why would you want to stop now? It's got a UAV ping, which I guess is kind of useful, but overall the whole suit of armour doesn't have nearly as much health as you think it does, meaning you'll end up overextending yourself into enemy territory, and they'll quickly gang up on you because you're so slow and clunky. Explosives will be flying on left and right, and then you'll be dead thinking, what was the point of me using that? It certainly wasn't to listen to the tunes inside the suit anyway, I'll tell you that. Lastly, we have the Wilson, another 8 kill streak, which is simply more of a novelty than an actual killing machine worthy of going on an 8 kill streak for. In fact, it's another one of those manually controlled streaks which will end up getting you killed whilst using it. It's almost a guarantee, and I reckon you'll find the Wilson is just a bit of a pea shooter. It's a bit underwhelming to say an Overwatch hero, which is in the same category. That kills and pings players without having to be controlled. That's infinitely better than playing your own shitty version of Robot Wars. And furthermore, I note that the description of the Wilson states it has auto sentry capabilities. Well, I beg to differ because I tried to park mine in what I thought was a high traffic area and it just sat there and did nothing. It pure disobeyed me. I wouldn't use it again. Before I go, a couple last honourable mentions. The emergency airdrop is too risky for me, especially at 10 kills, and especially since the map underpass is in the rotation this year. I think I'm too scarred from doing this about 14 years ago to ever run the emergency airdrop again. And finally, there's no way the viewers would let me put the chopper gunner in this list, but all I'll say is pay close attention to these clips and see how easily that thing is shot down by bullets. Just bear that in mind and let me know in the comments below which kill streaks you think are the most useless in Modern Warfare 3.